Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. I made a minor change to the base. Down here I created, this used to be the delete stations, but I figured what I would really like is to have a place where I could send trains that I'm not using, just to wait until I have a use for them. So I created this parking lot. These are big enough for the 3/8 trains, or anything smaller, obviously, and it'll hold 10 trains. So that way, if we need to send some trains away and just have them sit somewhere for a while, we can send them there without having to take them apart. Also, offline, I did delete one of the iron stations. I think it was iron 2, because it was empty. I think it was over here, wasn't it? Hard to remember now. Anyway, it's gone now. Iron 1 is next. But I think there might... No, actually there's no iron there at all. Yeah, so we'll have to go do Iron 1 at some point. But today, what I want to start working on is replacing my main base smelting with plate unloading instead. And I think the simplest way to do that will be to stop bringing in the ore trains, first of all. So let's do that. So what I'm going to do is, after they unload, I'm going to send them to parking. So that when they're done unloading, they will go and wait, and I'm just going to tell them to wait for a circuit condition, which of course will never come. So they'll just wait there indefinitely. Alright, and copper ore unload, and then go to parking. Okay. And I think we'll just start with one at a time. We'll start with copper. And what we can do, quite simply, is we'll keep the same station, but instead of bringing in ore, we'll bring in the plates. And then we'll just run the plates directly to the main bus. So once all the ore runs out, we'll tear all this up, and then we'll just bring the belts over to the main bus instead of going through the smelters that we have here. Iron will be the same. In the case of steel, since I'm not making steel anywhere else right now, we'll just duplicate one of these normal smelting layouts, and I'll run iron plate through it to make steel. And then at some point we'll set up steel smelting outside, and we'll be able to bring that into, we'll have to set up another station. Once I start bringing in plates, we can remove all the furnaces over there. That's going to free up a lot of space, and that being done, we'll be able to start building a proper set of train stations, and then I can get rid of this somewhat disorganized setup that I have now. So let's just go ahead and cut the cord. We'll start sending our ore trains elsewhere as well. So after unload, we go to parking. And yeah, after unload, go to parking. And then we can use the same trains to start bringing plates. Okay. So it is likely to take a short while before we use this stuff up. Actually, we can help speed things along by doing some research. I guess we could do robot count. Rocket shooting speed. That's not something that I'm ever going to use. I don't think I'm going to be using cannon shells. Flamethrowers I don't expect to use. Now, rocket damage, I don't know if that applies to nukes. But I guess we'll do that one. That'll help burn through some of this ore a little more quickly. I think pretty much the only thing that we're making in the base right now are modules. Well, you know, modules and, you know, supplies that I'm using up. Looks like plastics are running low. Yeah, I think we're running low on oil. I'm going to need to set up another oil outpost soon. So let's add that to our to-do list. Did I not put a radar over there? That's bad. Okay. Alright, so the copper trains are all at the parking lot. So we won't have any more copper coming in for a while. I think while we're waiting for that, I will go over and add some radar coverage to the rocket base. Alright, so we'll go to RCU passenger. And we can maybe look for excuse me, look for a good place to get some oil. I think right here would be good, since we've got 2,500 and almost 1,300 very close together. Yeah, we've got lots of oil inside of our walls here. All right, and we'll put the radar down right here, I suppose. Alright, yeah, that lights up the whole area. Oops. Okay, now on the copper belts, I'm using red belts for the ore, and then I'm using blue belts for the bus. And I think we should upgrade the whole thing with blue belts. But I'm going to bring those across here. So while we're waiting, I can just kind of start to lay this out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's going to be iron coming across here, and the copper is going to come across over here. Like that. And we can actually start to upgrade these belts and splitters on the unload. Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I need that little funny curly Q business. Okay, and that's using everything, so I really don't need to make any changes here aside from just bringing trains with plates instead. Alright, we're going to need to upgrade this. Okay, so that's an 8 to 4. Oops. Yeah, I'll just upgrade it up to here. There. That'll be enough for now. Let's get rid of some of these extra red belts. I'm not sure if I have a lot of blue belts available right now. This copper is going to take a while to empty out. All right. All right, I'm not going to do any more research. Okay. So that is all blue. Oh, no, not all blue. We forgot this part here. There. Now it's all blue. So, once this coal runs out, which will be in a little while, I'll probably have to pause and come back, excuse me, or come back, so that you don't have to wait too long. But anyway, once the copper runs out, then I'll just run those straight over. We'll take out the smelters, and we'll bring in plates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here, and I'll come back when the copper has run out. See you shortly. Hi guys, I'm back. Still waiting for the copper to empty out, and the iron. We're getting closer. I thought while we're waiting, this would be a good time to go ahead and set up that oil base that we recognized the need for. That won't take too long to do, so we can make use of the time doing that. Alright, so I'm going to park here at my copper outpost, which looks like it could use some attention actually, but that station is relatively close. Use the shotgun to clear myself a path. Okay, so those oil wells are around here someplace. Here they are. And according to the map, let's see, I can delete that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. And then another 4 over there. Okay, so I think what we'll do is I'm just going to look for a line that's kind of in the middle. Why can't I rotate that? Okay, that works. Oh, I know why. Because it doesn't matter. All that matters is where you put the other ones. Okay. I should have grabbed some more pipe while I was at it. Alright. So that's where we're going to be linking up. Okay. Can I get all these with one power pole? Yes, I can. And these... I'll need more than one. Okay. as well start over here. Okay, and actually, there, we'll hook those up like that. All right, and then these down here. All right, that one's just long enough. Okay. Those two can share. This one needs to share as well. Okay. All right, so those are all hooked together. Now we just need to bring in our train, which I think we can do just above this location. We'll get our rail planner here. And I want the simple exit. See if I can line this up with some signals that we already have. Let's see. I guess the closer we get to this pipeline, the better. That looks fine. Now, why do I need a chain signal there? I don't need a chain signal there. I do need a chain signal there. That one's fine. Yeah, but there on a split, you don't need a signal. Because the train's going this way, it can go either way it wants. Nothing's going to happen if it chooses. I mean, choosing the wrong one won't create a collision. Okay. And then basically what I want to do is just make a short jaunt over here. We only need room for 3 trains. So like that. And then we can put the entrance. Actually, let me draw the rail first. That way I can make sure it's all in the right place. Like so. And And then let me make sure I don't have any superfluous signals here. Actually, I'm missing signals. Okay, we can get rid of that. All right, merging on, we need the chain signals. Merging on, we need the signals. That is all fine. That one can be there. I don't think we need that one. Okay, that looks good. All right, and we'll call this oil 4. I'm going to start taking out the word load just because it's understood. Okay, and then we just need 2 pumps. Actually, I can put them close together like that, I think. Right. Oh, and I want tanks. Where are my storage tanks? Here we go. Now I remember why. Let me look at my other oil stations. Don't I have one here? Yeah, how did I do that? Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't have them like this. Alright, so if I put that one there, that's because I want them both to be drawing directly from a tank. Right, so we can set them up like that. There. Okay. So that is all set. Let me bring my train back over. I think this is the one. Oil 4. Come and get me, please. And then we'll go back and see how our copper is doing. And then we'll start bringing a train down there as well. That's the other important part. Let's see if I have any trains on me. I don't think I do. No. So we're going to request 1 engine, and then I'll make 2 fluid wagons since I have the materials, and I don't think I'm making those automatically anywhere. Okay. Where are those fluid wagons? Here they are. They're kind of hard to spot. Okay. I'm going to start making my oil trains black because that looks cool. Let me grab a little bit of fuel. And let me look for another oil train so I can copy the conditions. So it's load 75,000 or 30 seconds. All right, so fluid, oil greater than 75,000 or 30 seconds past. And then we go to main oil unload until empty. And I'm going to ride along on the maiden voyage just to make sure it's set up properly. The fluid wagons are rather slow. I could probably put another engine on the back and it wouldn't hurt anything. The black train does look pretty cool though, I'll admit it. Alright, fill me up. There we go, 75,000. So why bother having two wagons? Might as well fill it up. Or, actually, let's just... Yeah, we'll make it 30 seconds or full inventory. I think full inventory works for fluids too. Let's find out. We'll make one more trip here. Let's take a look at copper as we pass by. Oh, I can't see it. All right, copper is empty. Cool. So we're ready. We'll finish this thing and then we'll do that in the next episode. Okay, see if... I don't know if there's enough to fill up here. I don't think there is. I should probably put a pump coming into the tanks. Okay, so I think in that case we just passed the 30 seconds. Not quite full. Okay, well that's good enough. requesting wood, stop requesting coal. Okay, so that's good. We're essentially full now. Adding that extra stop should help immensely with the petroleum situation and the subsequent plastic production. Okay, so in the next episode, we're going to start taking out the copper smelting and bringing in plates. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.